Hey y'all, I am going to show you a new mask that the soap people have come out with, and I love it. Let's bake it up. Hey y'all, no bake up today, not yet, but in a little while. Here are the two face masks that I'm fixing to put this one on my face right now because this is your Kaolin Bentonite mask. This is for more dry skin, and I have dry skin. And this one right here is the Calcium Bentonite, and it is for oily skin, which I don't have, but I wanted to show it to you today just in case. All right, so here's that. And this one we're fixed to mix up and put it on our face. So here's how you do it. And I'm going to kind of turn the camera down where you can see what I'm doing, okay? Let me move everything out of the way and get our equipment over here. All right, to do this, and y'all know we've talked about bentonite clay a long time and how wonderful it is. All right, so here is your jar right there, the one that I'm going to use today. And I'm going to open it up. And I'm going to get out some of this. It is dry. It doesn't take a whole lot. So I'm going to say like a tablespoon, okay? You cannot use any metal with it. You have to have either plastic or glass, and you have to have not a metal spoon to stir it up with. All right, I'm going to put some in there. I'm going to close my jar back up because I certainly don't want to mess that part up. All right. Now we're going to take some water. And I've got well water. If you don't have it, that's all right. I'm going to put just a little bit in. You don't want to put too much. And I'm going to mix it up until it forms a paste. Okay? Like this. Now this is going to pull pure, it's going to pull out impurities in your skin. It's going to pull out dirt. It's going to balance your skin and make you have a healthy glow. And it's also going to tighten some pores around. So I want to put some on some of the areas of my face that need a pore tightening. It's going to balance my skin. I need a little bit more water. It's still a little bit stiff. Y'all can kind of judge it on your own according to how much you put in there, okay? I feel like I'm playing in a mud pile. This bentonite clay is done. Everything is all natural in this, y'all. You're not putting any kind of chemical on your face. This is a clay. And this one is what I need. Y'all may need the other one if you've got oily skin. And you really want to apply it to the surface of where it's most oily too, just in case. And I want it to draw out the dirt because I do work in the yard a lot. And I want to tighten my pores and give me a healthy glow. So here we go. I got it mixed up pretty good. I like to take the back of my spoon. Let me take off my glasses so I can get it all done. I'm going to take the back of my spoon and apply it because that's the smart thing to do. I'm going to first put it right here. Make sure to get it in real good. I'm not going to go directly under my eyes, okay? Like that. I want some right here for sure. We're going to let this dry according to your skin tone. I'm going to let mine dry about 8 minutes. Maybe 5. It's according to how fast it dries. Once it dries on there real good and pulls out all those impurities, then go over to your sink and let it, and run listen to me, run warm water over it. Am I looking funny yet? I'm not going to be talking while it's drying, but we'll get in there and undo all of it later. All right, see, that was a plenty. Look at there. I've covered my whole face. You may not even need. You want it to completely dry on your face so it has time to pull out all those impurities that you have. give you a fresh glow and get your face really clean. Then when we get through, we're going to apply I'm going to let this dry now about 8 minutes or till it's dry, till I know it's dry. Then I'm going to go in the bathroom and rinse it all off, okay? Then I'll see you again in just a second. Okay, y'all, I can't move my mouth because it's all got this mask on it. I left it on 8 minutes. Let's wash it off. Nice warm water. After we get it all off and feel the freshness of our skin, the tightness of our skin, let me get a little bit more off. Let me get just a little bit more. I still feel a little bit on there. You want to get it all off before you put on your moisturizer. Now here's what I do. Now then, that's good. I'm going to rinse mine in cool water now, a little bit, to make sure that all my pores are now cleaned, and I'm going to close them up even more with the cool water. Okay, now then. And we're also going to put on our makeup in just a minute. All right, I'm going to take my tallow cream, and I'm just going to dab a little bit here and there all over my face, and especially under my eyes. My face feels pulled and tight, and that's good. That everything is, and it looks, y'all, I know I haven't got on my makeup yet, and I look terrible, but hey, sometimes we've got to do this in order to take care of our skin. All right, let's go apply our makeup. Okay, it's time to apply our makeup, but I just want to show you these 2 jars again, and you saw how to mix it up, but my skin is moisturized, it's tight, it feels good, and when I get my makeup on, I look a lot better. But anyway, this one right here, this is the calcium one right there, and that is if you have oily skin or like a place on your face that's oily, you want to use this. If you've got dry skin like me, you want to use this one. Okay, that's the 2. And mix it with water, and this thing will last forever. And you know, you need to do your own little spa treatment at home. All right, so here's what I'm going to do today. I'm not wearing any makeup today. As far as some kind of foundation. I just really don't want it. I don't need it. It seems like it gets in my wrinkles, and sometimes I wear it, but not much. So what I'm doing now is I'm always dark under my eyes. So I'm just going to apply this and put a little bit under my eyebrow like that. I'm going to let it dry just a second before I start pulling it in. I'm going to put a little bit on the tip of my nose. Okay, and a little bit right there. All right, that's going to be my makeup. Let it dry a second, and then I'm going to pat it in with my finger. Go up with that, like that. Get the corners of my eyes. and go right up under my eyebrow to kind of get some of that dark out. I don't know why I'm so dark under my eyes, but that's my problem area. As far as being a problem, that's it. But you can do your little spa treatment at home. Will be good. And you know, our skin needs a good washing, y'all. We've got to get the impurities and the free radicals off of our skin. All right, let's see if that's blended in. Not very good. All right. It doesn't matter what kind of cover-up you use for your dark areas. But I do know this, the more you put on your face as far as makeup, after it dries, it tends to get in those pores, and you don't want that. And those wrinkles. Okay, that's it. Now, what I do is what my mama always did, y'all. She took a tube of lipstick. And we used to do this at high school, too. For my blush, I don't want a powdery blush because that tends to get in wrinkles. So all I do is I put a little bit of lipstick right here and a little bit right there. Just dab just a little bit. It doesn't take much there, y'all. And then I go like this and get me some color in there. And I may have put on too much this morning. We'll see. And I put just a little bit right there on that top part of my eye. The little sun glow. Let me put on my glasses and see if I'm even doing it right. Let me see. Oh yeah, that looks fairly good. All right, so now I'm going to put on my lipstick. I don't know why I save my eyes to last, but I do. I got to put on my glasses to do this part. And I don't like mine quite that dark, so what I do is I give a gentle blot. And then I put on a lighter color in the center. And I let it dry. During that drying process, I'm going to put a little bit of a little brown mixed with a little light brown under my eyes. I don't like to put too much under my eyes, just a little bit. Just right, mainly right there. And a little bit. I'm mixing two together. I'll be glad when I can get my contacts back on because I can hardly see. All right, I'm going to put just a little bit on the outside. I don't like a painted look. I just like a little shadowy look. Just on the outside a little bit of my eye. And I'm going to go up just a little bit right here. And a little bit right there on that bone. And I'm going to tap that in right there. All right, my lipstick is getting dry. I can tell it's drying up a little bit on there. And this is a kind that it's supposed to last 12 to so many hours. And it usually does. So now I'm just going to put on a little moisturizer type gloss over that just to give a little bit of shine. All right, now I'm going to put on my eyelashes. And y'all, I know my makeup isn't perfect, but it helps a little bit. But the only thing I can advise you is after you do your treatment over here and get your skin balanced and clear and get the dirt off and all that, well, when you do that, you don't need a whole lot of makeup. All right, my eyebrows, y'all, I hardly have any. So I buy something that's kind of the light blonde look. I don't like to paint it on my brows, and I don't like them to be too dark and too. I just get a little bit of this light blonde eyebrow stuff, and you can buy it in all kind of different brand names. And I'm just going to lightly do what little bit of hair I've got up there, which isn't much. But I don't want them to be overpowering. I don't want that. I mean, I think as we age, we need to look a little bit on the softer side. If you're young, you can do heavy. But as you age, you seem like if you put on too much makeup, you look too hard or harsh. And we don't want that. We want just a healthy look. And that'll be good enough. Where's my top to this? Here it is. All right, so that's all I'm going to do. Seemed like I put on a little bit too much cover up, didn't I? All right, and then you can just kind of do your hair whichever way you want to. And this is going to be it for today. I plan to work out in the yard some, and today I'm going to pick up some sticks, and I do pray it'll rain. We haven't had any rain, and I can't tell you how long. It's just, in town, they're getting it, okay? So, I got a special deal on this right here. Let me tell you about that. Okay, y'all, now I'm going to tell you how to get the clay. It's really good. My skin feels good. It looks better. It feels better, and I know that it's clean and ready to go. So, here are your two kinds. Now, remember this. This one right here, the Kaolin Bentonite, this means it's got bentonite clay in it. That's what you're seeing. It's for dry skin like mine. But this one, I know you have people in your family that have really oily skin. This one right here, which is the Calcium Bentonite, is for oily skin. You may have two different kinds. All right, here's how you do it. All right, I'm going to put a link in here for you, all right? This is the tallow face cream. You only need just a little bit to go on your face, okay? And here's what you can do. If you buy one of these, and either one of these, either one, then you get the other one free. So you're getting this and two of these. It's a $50 value that you're getting for $35, which is really cheap, okay? This is what you'd get if you went to a spa, y'all. You can do your own spa at home. All right, so, and you're wondering, do I have to buy two of the same kind? The answer is no, you don't. You can pick whatever two you want. Let's say you've got dry skin, so you pick the one like that I used, which is this one, the Kaolin, okay? But maybe your daughter or your teenage granddaughter has oily skin and she's having trouble with getting hers cleared up. Well, she would want this one. So this would be great stocking stuffers, or I know you'll be anxious to go ahead and give it to your loved ones. And so you might just want to go ahead and give it to them before Christmas. But anyway, if you buy that, then you can do this. My skin feels good this morning. I don't have on any makeup other than that little cover up that I had around here, lipstick and eyes, which is not much makeup at all. And I'm good for the day. I'm going to do a few little running around things, and then I'm fixed to get in the yard. I'm going to pull my hair back and get a ponytail, and I'm going to work in the yard today. So maybe I'll see you again then. All right. Love y'all. Bye-bye.